Have you ever wondered why some leaders seem to get ahead no matter what, while others, who seem so much nicer, just fall behind? It's a tough question, and the answer might lie in a way of thinking that has been debated for over 500 years, a philosophy we call Machiavelli. Let's travel back to 15th century Florence, Italy. This was the time of the Renaissance, a hotbed of art, culture, and intense political drama. In the middle of it all was a man named Niccolo Machiavelli. He wasn't a king or a general, he was a diplomat, a political advisor who saw firsthand how power really works. He watched leaders rise and fall, cities conquered and alliances broken, and from all these observations, he wrote a book that would shock the world. The Prince. This little book wasn't a fairy tale about noble kings and just rulers. Instead, Machiavelli argued that to gain and keep power, a ruler must be willing to do whatever it takes. He famously said, "It is better to be feared than loved, if you cannot be both." Why? Because love is fickle. People love you when it's convenient, but they fear you consistently. Fear, he believed, is a much more reliable tool for control. This might sound cold, even cruel, and for centuries, the term Machiavellian has been used to describe someone who is cunning, deceitful, and purely so. But was Machiavelli really just promoting evil? To understand him, we have to look at his world. Italy's was constantly at war, torn apart by rival city-states and foreign invaders. For Machiavelli, a strong, stable state was the ultimate goal, even if it required some morally questionable actions to achieve it. He saw the world not as it should be, but as it actually is. This is the core of political realism. He believed that traditional virtues like honesty and compassion were weaknesses in a ruler. If your enemy is willing to lie and cheat to win, you can't afford to play by the rules. It's a pragmatic, if brutal, logic. He argued that a prince must learn how not to be good, and to use this knowledge or not, according to necessity. He must be a lion to frighten off wolves and a fox to recognize traps. In other words, a leader needs both strength and cunning. So, how does this apply to our world today? Well, look around. In politics, in business, even in our social lives, we see these principles at play. We see leaders making tough, unpopular decisions for what they believe is the greater good. We see companies using aggressive tactics to outperform their competitors. Machiavelli's ideas force us to confront an uncomfortable truth. Power has its own set of rules, and they aren't always nice. Does this mean we should all become ruthless schemers? Not at all. Machiavelli's work is a warning as much as it is a guide. It shows us the dark potential within the pursuit of power. By understanding these dynamics, we can become better at spotting them, at holding our leaders accountable, and at navigating the complex world around us. It teaches us to be aware, to be strategic, and to recognize that good intentions alone are often not enough to make a real difference. Machiavelli didn't create the game of power. He just wrote down the rules as he saw them. His timeless insights remain just as relevant and controversial today as they were 5 centuries ago, reminding us that the world of power is a complex stage where morality is often a luxury. What do you think? Is it better to be feared or loved? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like and subscribe for more.